The first time I started cosplaying was of 2014, and it was Virginia Comic Con.
It was AMA last year. That was like our very first time cosplaying.
2014. It was Anime Mid-Atlantic in June.
Officially in 2013. When I was in middle school, I was super into anime, and I thought anime was the coolest thing.
For me, I was very much into anime as it was, and I was very into Vocaloid, and my sister and I, we would search different outfits just randomly.
Yeah, we got into anime the month before con because we were going with some friends, and they were just like, hey, we're going to this thing. It's near the beach. You want to come? Well, what is it? It's an anime convention. What's anime?
Boy, let's show you.
I met our dear friend Chris. We started cosplaying together, and that's what really got me interested when she mentioned that she was interested in cosplay. I was like, yo, I'll cosplay with you, and that's what really got the ball rolling.
It's kind of funny because I also helped get my kids involved into it, but it was my brothers who actually got me involved. My brothers had gone the year before, and I was going through a very difficult time in my life, and they just wanted me to get out and do something.
My favorite part to cosplay is just putting it all on once it's done. I hate making it and doing everything. Like, I can make you a wig that stands 10 feet tall. I can do it. I just hate it.
I think makeup's probably my favorite part. This one can turn her nose into a completely different nose. Homeboy can't do that, but it's fascinating watching her do it.
Putting it all together and doing the stuff that makes your nose look like a different nose and just reconstructing yourself into something else is the coolest thing.
I'm a huge fan of the aesthetics of cosplay, so I love wig styling, and I love doing makeup tests for characters and things like that. I actually didn't wear makeup to my first convention, but when I started wearing makeup more frequently and more exaggerated sort of makeup looks, I put that into my characters.
Cosplay process, probably none of it.
There is nothing fun about the cosplay process.
I have to say I do enjoy when I'll grab a random thing and I'll stare at it for a minute and I think, could that work? The initial shock of when you put something together that you really don't think is gonna work, and then it just clicks.
So this is Sarai from Tales of Zestiria. I used a different shirt for the base and then sewed on different buttons and loops for the actual like old-timey look of using a loop instead of having buttons in the shirt. And the cloak itself took about 2 months to make. So all of this is hand sewn on. It's all felt because that was the thing that was going to be least heavy. It's all the way down the back.
So, I've made quite a few costumes. This one is probably my favorite. It's Sadistic Music Factory Miku. It was actually the third one I've only ever done. It was my first attempt on doing a lot of things. I had never worked with any type of fancy pattern or heat and bond. So, it's just cotton fabric. And I stared at reference pictures I printed out for hours and stayed up till 3 a.m. the day of the con making this.
never really done anything. Like, I've tried to do things. I've never been good at sports, never been really in any clubs. And this was the first thing that's actually captivated me and actually made me want to do something. And I like having a purpose.
Like, cosplaying opened up like a lot of worlds to us. Like, we got into theater. Turns out we're really good actors and I'm a badass playwright.
I taught myself how to play guitar in 2 months. Because cosplay showed me I could do something.
Jessica, my sister, and we were blown away by everything. There were costumes everywhere. Everything looked so intricate. It looked like everything we had ever watched just came to life. Well, our main goal in it was, how many Vocaloid cosplays can we count in one con? The very first people we end up seeing is a Pico, a Gakapo, and a Miku. Well, that's the first thing that ever got on my camera roll. And this one isn't really funny, haha, more funny, ironic to me, because the person who was the first on my camera roll and the first I saw ended up being the best friend I have today.
Okay, so we are doing a series of 4 CMVs to 4 different Vocaloid songs. They all follow this nice, pretty overarching story. And we were working on the first installment. I was Gumi, we had Chris as Kaito, and our buddy Corey as Gakapo. And we were sitting at the kitchen table. I was being the meme that I am. And we're literally sitting over like placemats because we're supposed to be at like a romantic dinner or whatever. There's not even plates on the table. And I was just like, itadakimasu! And it was the quickest, most obnoxious thing that I could have done at the time. Just hear Savannah say, I was filming that! I was like, oh Jesus Christ! And here I am thinking that it would be in the bloopers or the extra reel, but she puts out 1/4. Itadakimasu! And there I